rock New Balances myself. Great for my bad hip.
You've been dominating this league for over a decade now.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got Collier, and it's Chandler in at the point guard position. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Now here's White. Guarded by Morris. Brown, shot is good.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here's Chandler. Off the mark there with a three.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the winning train for MP still rolling, Grant. Double-digit championships. Man, what can you even say at this point?
Well, the world is his oyster. BA, he's got the rest of the league running scared. There doesn't seem to be anything they can do to stop this run.
Here's Chandler. Chicago making their last shot on target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
White looking it over. He buries it from three.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Chandler missing. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to MP. Hey, from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Fires the three, buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Charlotte calls timeout. Brandon Miller's checked in for Chicago. And Charlotte making a change here. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot-blocking teams. Fourth, the Bulls.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
pass, MP. Get in there.
Hornets trail by 17. They've got Jalen Green. He's out there with MP. And it's Miller in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. On the wing, Green. MP outside. Hey, expanding his range. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. MP's got 11. And it's now 3 straight league most valuable player awards for MP. Grant, that's only been done twice before.
Yeah, B.A., and that was by Bill Russell and Larry Bird. So you're talking about entering a select company. MP rubbing shoulders with the creme de la creme.
Another 3 for Chicago.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Oakley. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Cheeks from behind the arc. Charlotte, no good that time either.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Hornets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. To the inside. Pass to Oakley. Can they get it? Knocks down the triple. Oakley's got his second basket on the night.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
Here's MP. He's got 17. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Morris. The Hornets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Cheeks. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. Just misread that pass completely.
White, he's checked in for Green. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Murray's checked in. Here's White. Give him 8. MP scanning the floor. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 12 now in this quarter. It's become old hat. MP named Finals MVP for the 8th time last year, Grant.
I'll tell you what, it never gets old, though. MP told us he's approaching this season like he's never won one. That fire is always there, B.A.
Now here's MP. 20 points for him. Parries it from 3. MP's got 23 points.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Cheeks. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Hammers the lob through.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Brown's checked in for Chicago. Green comes in for Miller. Some changes for Charlotte. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. MP outside. He tries for 3. He drops it from range. He's got 26. Last season, MP was awarded the Michael Jordan Trophy for the 8th time, Grant. An unprecedented achievement.
Well, B.A., he's now won league MVP 2 more times than the guy who the trophy is named after. What more can you say? That's unbelievable. MP is a name that we will never forget.
Now here's Burks. MP outside. He's still feeling it. It's rebounded by Morris.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Lets the 3 fly. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Outside White. And here's MP from outside. Another 3 for Chicago.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Pass to Morris with the drive. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
You know, the assist is the key part of that play. The pace on the bounce pass, perfect.
Here's MP. And again, it's Chicago.
Nice job by MP right there. That jump shot is pure.
Now Towns. Fires from the wing. And it's Chandler missing.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Bulls out in front, running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Chicago, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And let's move on now to those first 2 quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Hornets.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right now in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for the Hornets, they've got Collier, and it's Towns in at the 2-guard. And we've seen the league ramp up the series model where teams play each other in the same arena twice in a row. What do you think, Doris?
DA, I absolutely love this. And more importantly, the coaches seem to engage highly in it because they feel to a certain degree it brings you a level of almost playoff-like repetition.
And here's Charlotte now. The Bulls making their last shot. To the middle. Here's Chandler. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
White, the pass to MP. Here's Brown. And the layup is good.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact. This time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Chandler. Sinks the tray. Chandler's got 11 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
MP up top from 20 feet. And too long on the shot.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. And Grant, with MP, you have to appreciate his commitment to excellence.
Absolutely. MP is dedicated to his craft. He works incredibly hard, and that's why he's coming off his 4th All-NBA first-team selection. Just taking what the defense allows. That's MP.
Chandler, the pass to House. Now here's Morris. 3-pointer. Chicago grabs the miss. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the 2nd half. Pass to Towns. Here's Chandler. And there's a pick. Launches it. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 8 rebounds in the game. MP with it. Towns covering. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Collier.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. For Chicago, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And here's MP. 33 points for him. Oh, he tries a 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Charlotte is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. And that one's good. House.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
MP outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Morris. The Hornets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Here's Chandler. Brown grabs the board. Brown's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Chicago ends up going with a new group. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Bulls in 2nd.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical... game right
The Hornets shooting just 37% so far this season. They've got Williams. MP is out there with Green. Then there's Brandon Miller. And it's Burks in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. To the right side. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Green.
Kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
A major milestone in the career of MP. He's close to releasing his own signature shoe.
With MP enjoying collaborating on this new shoe, you know it's going to be a hot commodity. In fact, I wouldn't be shocked if sneakerheads were already lining up for it.
So, all right, ready, Jackie?
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified in attention.
Yo.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Puts it up. And it falls.
About time I should have took a three.
MP's got 4 points now in the quarter. The Hornets have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Cheeks, covered by MP. 20 feet out, and the shot's good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Oh, from deep. And again for 3. Marries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Cheeks. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
One of those nights where the wheels come off.
Give me that ball.
Seem to be playing a factor.
Chicago making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Murray's checked in for Cook. From deep, MP. And it's Kennedy with a rebound. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
I'm a good person.
Rebounded by Marshall.
Pass it on.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth
Watch
quarter
this.
from range.
Watch when I shoot this 3 and it's gonna show late.
From deep, MP. Another from 3.
Oh my, he is.
I might make it to 100. Let me just keep on shooting these threes.
Record for threes in a game.
I might make it
And
to
for the
100.
10th time in his
Keep on
legendary
shooting
career,
these
MP was part of the All-NBA first team grade.
Yeah, he's a rarefied air. Only the best of the best have made 10
Jackie, when I make it to 100, you gotta buy me chocolates.
MP earning the right to be named with guys like LeBron, Jordan, Kareem, Kobe.
Marshall. It's blocked. Here's Oakley. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. All right, time for an injury report.
I ain't gonna make
I
it.
caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Bulls. Unfortunately, it doesn't
No,
sound
shoot it,
good at all.
shoot
He's
it.
likely going to be out for a while. Any injury is the last thing you want this early in the year. A bad break for them, Brian.
All right, Alan, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers
I'm
soon.
about to make it to 100.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Shoot.
Here's Oakley. Sends it home from three-point land.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game
That's
wasn't
why
even
I'm
as
gonna
close
keep on
as the score
shooting.
says, and a great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, man.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They show tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
And it's Kennedy missing. So it's Chicago now. Here's MP. Here's Marshall. Nice work on the boards, paying off for the basket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point,
Shoot it, please. I'm begging you, shoot it.
Cheeks. Misses the 3.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Here's MP. Good. MP's got 49
Oh,
in
bro,
the
I just
game.
might make it to 100. I just might make it to 100, bro.
No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Never mind, we'll make it.
And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Dang it, bro. I was supposed to.
Here's Cheeks. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence and operating flawlessly. The other just lost.
And the energy in this building was